Beneath the waves, could a civilization lost to time hold the secrets to advanced ancient knowledge, or is it merely a myth born from the human imagination? For centuries, these questions have stirred the minds of philosophers, historians, and dreamers alike. The mystery we're unraveling today is none other than Atlantis, the lost city beneath the sea. Our journey begins in ancient Greece with the renowned philosopher Plato. In his dialogues Timaeus and Critias, he first mentions Atlantis, not as a historical city but as an allegorical tale. In Plato's narrative, Atlantis was a powerful and advanced civilization, one that eventually fell into moral decay and was swallowed by the sea as divine punishment. But was Atlantis purely a figment of Plato's philosophical teachings, or could there be a kernel of truth in this age-old tale? As we delve deeper into the enigma of Atlantis, we'll try to separate fact from fiction. So, the tale of Atlantis begins with Plato, a philosopher and scholar. Plato painted a vivid picture of Atlantis, a utopia beyond imagination. According to his dialogues Timaeus and Critias, Atlantis was an island located beyond the Pillars of Hercules. This phrase often refers to the Straits of Gibraltar, implying an Atlantic location for the lost city. The layout of Atlantis, as Plato described, was strikingly unique. The heart of the city was a hill, encircled by concentric rings of water and land. At the center, a royal palace stood, a testament to the advanced architecture of the Atlanteans. Plato's Atlantis was a thriving metropolis replete with vineyards, pastures, and a highly advanced society. This society was divided into 10 regions, each governed by a king. These kings were the descendants of Poseidon, the god of the sea, who had fathered 5 sets of twin boys with a mortal woman. The Atlanteans were said to be rich in wisdom, courage, and artistic skill, surpassing all civilizations that came before or after. However, as the generations passed, the Atlanteans succumbed to their human desires, losing their divine nature. They became greedy and power-hungry, forgetting the ideals of their ancestors. This moral decay led to their downfall. As punishment, the gods sent one terrible night of fire and earthquakes, and Atlantis sank beneath the sea, disappearing without a trace. In Plato's account, Atlantis was a paradise lost due to its own moral corruption. Over centuries, the quest to locate the lost city of Atlantis has led explorers across the globe. From the depths of the Mediterranean Sea to the farthest reaches of the Caribbean, the hunt for Atlantis has proven to be as vast and varied as the ocean itself. The first stop on this global trek is often the Mediterranean Sea. Plato, after all, was a product of the ancient Mediterranean world. Some theories propose that Atlantis was actually a Minoan civilization on the island of Crete, destroyed by a volcanic eruption and subsequent tsunami around 1500 BC. Others gaze beyond the Mediterranean, pointing to the Pillars of Hercules, commonly identified as the Strait of Gibraltar. They argue that Atlantis must have been located somewhere in the vast Atlantic Ocean. The Canary Islands, the Azores, and even the Caribbean have all been suggested as possible resting places of the lost city. Yet another group of explorers set their sights on the opposite side of the world. They propose that the rich cultures and impressive architectural feats of pre-Columbian America are proof that Atlantis was in the Americas. They argue that Plato's account was an echo of ancient transatlantic contact. But despite these myriad theories, the physical evidence to support any of them is frustratingly sparse. No ruins, no artifacts, no definitive proof has been found that can be directly linked to the Atlantis that Plato described. It seems that the more we search, the further Atlantis slips into the realm of myth and metaphor. The challenge is also interpretative. Plato's account of Atlantis was detailed but not precise. His descriptions of the city's location, size, and characteristics are open to a wide range of interpretations. This has allowed for a multitude of theories, but has also made it nearly impossible to find a definitive answer. Despite the countless theories, the physical evidence of Atlantis remains elusive. But the search continues. After all, the allure of Atlantis is as much about the journey as it is about the destination. It's a quest that embodies our human fascination with mystery, our insatiable curiosity, and our timeless desire to explore the unknown. Atlantis, real or not, has left an indelible mark on human culture and exploration. This lost city, a symbol of an advanced and morally complex society, has permeated every corner of human imagination, from the realm of literature to the silver screen, inspiring countless tales of discovery and adventure. In literature, Atlantis has often been used as a metaphor for utopias and dystopias, showcasing the rise and fall of grand civilizations. Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and Marion Zimmer Bradley's The Mists of Avalon are just a couple of examples where the myth of Atlantis has been woven into the fabric of their narratives. The Lost City's influence extends beyond the written word. In cinema, films such as Atlantis the Lost Empire and The Little Mermaid have brought the myth to life, capturing audiences with visually stunning depictions of the underwater city. Even in video games like the Assassin's Creed series, players can explore a reimagined Atlantis, showcasing its potential grandeur and advanced technology. But the allure of Atlantis isn't confined to fiction. Over the centuries, numerous explorers, historians, and archaeologists have embarked on expeditions to uncover the truth behind the legend. From the depths of the Mediterranean Sea to the far reaches of the Caribbean, these explorations reflect our fascination with the unknown and the enduring human desire to unravel the mysteries of the past. The quest for Atlantis has also inspired innovation in underwater exploration technologies. Submersibles, remotely operated vehicles, and advanced sonar mapping techniques have all been leveraged in the pursuit of finding the lost city, pushing the boundaries of what we can discover beneath the ocean's surface. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the story of Atlantis continues to captivate the world. Its influence permeates our culture, sparking imagination and exploration. It serves as a reminder of the power of storytelling and its ability to inspire us to question, to dream, and to explore. Atlantis continues to captivate, from the pages of fiction to the depths of the ocean. The existence of Atlantis divides opinion, with skeptics and believers locked in an enduring debate. On the one hand, we have the skeptics. They argue that Atlantis is nothing more than a philosophical construct, a tale spun by Plato to illustrate his teachings. They point to the lack of direct evidence, the absence of any mention of Atlantis in any other ancient text, and the difficulty of interpreting Plato's writings literally. For them, Atlantis is a symbol, not a place. They caution against the dangers of pseudo-archaeology, of reading too much into ambiguous clues and letting imagination run wild. These skeptics highlight that Plato, the philosopher, was known for his allegories. They suggest that Atlantis was perhaps a metaphor for the hubris of civilizations, a cautionary tale about moral decay leading to downfall. In essence, they argue that Atlantis is a product of the philosophical mind, not the historical world. On the other side of the divide, we have the believers. These are the individuals who hold on to the possibility of Atlantis having been a real, tangible place. They cite similarities between Plato's descriptions and ancient civilizations or natural disasters as evidence. They point to the rich and vivid detail in Plato's account, arguing it's too specific to be purely allegorical. The believers bring forth theories of Atlantis being located beyond the Pillars of Hercules in the Caribbean or even Antarctica. They highlight archaeological findings that they believe resonate with Plato's account, like underwater formations, ancient artifacts, and mysterious ruins. They argue that just because we haven't found concrete evidence yet, does not mean it doesn't exist. For them, the search for Atlantis is not just about uncovering a lost civilization, but unlocking a deeper understanding of our past. In the middle, we have those who tread the line between skepticism and belief. They acknowledge the allure of the Atlantis myth, the human fascination with lost civilizations, and the unknown. They understand the skeptics' arguments, but also appreciate the believers' passion and curiosity. They see value in the Atlantis debate, not just as a question of fact or fiction, but as a reflection of our enduring quest for knowledge and understanding. Whether a philosophical construct or a lost civilization, Atlantis stirs passionate debate. Whether we ever find Atlantis or not, its story will continue to captivate us, fuel our curiosity, and inspire us to explore the mysteries of our world. The city may be lost, but the legend lives on. The legend of Atlantis, shrouded in mystery, continues to fascinate us. Its tale, as old as Plato's dialogues, is a riveting blend of fact and fiction, history and myth. This ancient civilization, said to be buried beneath the waves, is both a testament to human imagination and a mirror reflecting our quest to understand our past. The debate around Atlantis remains vibrant and alive, with skeptics and believers offering compelling arguments. Some see it as a philosophical construct, an allegorical tale spun by Plato. Others see in it echoes of real ancient civilizations, perhaps swallowed by natural disasters. Regardless of where we stand, the significance of Atlantis in our collective consciousness is undeniable. It stands as an emblem of our fascination with the unknown, our relentless pursuit of truth, and our enduring love for a good story. As we continue our quest for knowledge, the enigma of Atlantis remains, a tantalizing blend of fact and fiction, history and myth.